Okay, I do believe we're live, ready to go. At a very professional time, look at this. What time is it? It is exactly 7. But anyway. Hello and welcome to FRL for F1 2020's F2 Season 7's Round 17 of the Championship here in Russia. Right. Now that's done, who's the commentator that I've got to commentate with? Because I don't know, I've just got on the game, so... yeah, I didn't really want to, like, delay the stream anymore, so... I thought, let's start and see who's commentating, because I don't know who is commentating. Or do I need to talk about cottage pies again? Hey, oh Stephen. No, I'm not. What do you mean? I am not late. This is on time. I started at exactly 7. And you know that because it says started streaming 1 minute ago, and 1 minute ago it was 7. Oh, Jensen. Okay, so wait, he has to go, doesn't he, for his race later, or he has a race or something, so... okay, right, let's, yes, we gotta wait, so that's the extra space. Race will be P1 Macho, P2 Edzax, 3rd Cassidy. Well, good luck as well, Evil, by the way. FRL Hennep, is that the new driver? Well, we do have a new driver, it's the Belgian. Oh, there he is, right, right, let me try and join the party so we can get, like, this dual commentary on. Hey, Call, and, hello, Nuclear. Right, sorry about the blue screen. Okay, that's all good. Hello.
I've been called very late.
Yeah, that's well, at least you're here anyway. And we're like 3 minutes late, so that's not too bad compared to last week, but
Compared to the FRL standard time we go for, I mean.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Yeah, this is on time for us, yeah, for FRL, yeah, standards, but anyway, here we are in Russia. It's not going to be as long as Singapore, so yeah, because that, like, every year Singapore, that's like the longest race of the season.
Yeah, thank God that's out of the way now.
Yeah, and actually we didn't have any safety cars, I think. We had like 2 VSCs in Singapore. In F2. In F1, of course,
There
we
was
had...
no instance as well reported in F2, which I think is the first of the 2 divisions to actually report no instance over a race week. I don't know, I think F1 maybe once, but I mean... Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was...
big for F2.
Yeah, I think it was like people just crashing out on their own or like spinning. That was the main thing, that's why I think the 2 VSCs were deployed. But yeah, do you need to go for like a race later or something, by the way?
Yeah. But I mean, Russia is usually a very quick race, I would say, maybe.
Well, it depends if there's safety cars or, like,
About
even the
45
weather.
minutes. Just say that.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be, like, a lot shorter. Like, this is gonna be the quickest race ever, like, compared to last week, as, like, a standard for races.
Yeah.
Predictions! Predictions! Top 3 for quali.
Oh, we got a few new drivers as well. So this is, oh, I think we've got one new driver. Fry Pepper is making his FRL debut today, and see a full grid as well tonight, which is really good to see. But I'm going to have to go, oh boy, for Macho, Fry Pepper and Cassidy, top 3. There you go.
Interesting. See, I don't know too much about the new guys, so I'll go T-Hawk first, because T-Hawk said, or like I've known from before, he likes this track so much. But then I'll go for Macho second, so the 2 championship rivals on the front row. And then third, I will say Bunty.
I think there's a few cars about to start the lap. The 2 Alpha Tauris, Dittis Luke and Macho. I think Macho is the 1 ahead.
Oh, this is Luke. He might have had a spin.
Maybe. A daily
Final
spin.
corner.
Macho comes to turn 1 and 2. Ball boy.
Oh yeah.
So Macho just going through long left-hander. He is coming to complete sector 1 with a very good time to be starting off the session with 32.6 in sector 1. And always very narrowly missed track limits there, but he's kept it clean there. The curb really ruin your lap as well. And to go into the final sector coming up here, going down the second DRS straight into the tricky braking zone of turn 13. Yeah, Macho does it. He gets that pretty good. Final sector.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, he's coming through the final. It's quite a boring final sector, really. He's just noted a good corners. But Macho's got across the line, 30.5 to the start of the qualifying. I think the next car going to be across the line on a flying lap is, I think, Lewis.
Alpha Romeo.
Yeah, it's Lewis. 34.0 for him.
And Evil second at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, this track we're gonna see a lot of you know, invalid laps and penalties for sure.
Fry Pepper goes 32.2.
Oh!
And what's happened there?
JB, he's crashed.
Oh, we need a car. I think it's got to be Macho. I think good to see. Bunty's got a 31.1 P2, but I think Macho good to see. And, oh god, what's happened there?
That's a very strange crash. Unfortunate for JB, so he'll be starting towards the back of the grid, probably dead last if people set valid lap times.
Yeah, Edzak goes P2 as well, just edges Bunty by a 10th. And a lot of people still in the pits at the moment. Rackler coming down the straight on his flying lap. Gets a purple sector 2, so this could contend Macho's time. If he gets the final sector right, he may be able to be up there with Edzak and Bunty, I would say, so far.
Well, let's see final 2 corners. Nice and tidy.
And he goes P4. Just
nearly a second
between,
off.
Yeah. Half second buffer between him and his teammate and him and Bunty up ahead. And There's a Mercedes even the pits there, who's even just coming up behind him.
I don't think it's too bad if you don't get pole here actually, because of the slipstream sometimes.
Yeah, T-Hawk's about to start his lap as well. Championship leader at the moment, T-Hawk, there's only 19 points between them. F2 championship still going on at the moment. T-Hawk
Yeah.
51 points, Macho 232, it's very close. And I think it's only them two really, on the realistic chance. Edzak's still there, Rackler, but they're quite far off at the moment. But
Yeah, he had such a big lead as well, and he's lost it with his crash in Belgium and a bad race in Italy, and it's just gone a bit downhill since like the you know, the halfway point of the season.
He's got 6 races to bring it back to T-Hawks, so got a bit lucky as well with the Macho issues at the start of the season, so take full advantage of that, and he could get the momentum back here in Russia. Let's see, 4.2 in sector 2. A good final sector would put him probably right with Macho at the top of the timings.
Oh, heavy rain for the race.
Oh.
Okay then.
Oh, that's just done the tyres. That's why T-Hawk did 2 laps and he goes across the line only 1.5 tenths off Macho. So these guys might be on wet setups, boy. Maybe.
Yeah. Or maybe just Macho and T-Hawk in the rest, because they're quite far behind. They could be on wets. Who knows? We'll have to find out in the race how people's pace, you know, what it's like in those kind of conditions. And that's also why probably everybody's on the softs, even though Steven's on the softs, and he usually goes for like hards or mediums for 10 laps.
Jumps up to P7 with that time, 31.9. And there's a big heap of traffic at the start of sector 2 as well. Boy, that Matey Boy's just coming up on that, and he's just invalidated through there, so that lap has gone. And who's even on a relatively good lap. He could be matching Rackler here this time.
Well, here we go, final 2 corners once more. Bo Steven for his first valid time.
Here
And the line comes up quick.
He beats This is Luke by half a tenth there.
Not bad, that's quite encouraging. Oh, Michael F1 invalidates. Munching Scott also invalidates. Matey Boy invalidates. Race Your Death hasn't. He's kept it going.
Race to Death. See you get a run in a second, could we see?
Purple sector 2. That must be a glitch, I think, though. But one day that's not going to be a glitch, and it's going to catch everybody out.
Yeah, Race to Death is going to climb at the end of this lap. Let's see what he brings.
And the time 34.0, 13th.
So Michael F1 going around again. Now he hasn't had the greatest second half of this season.
Oh!
I think what's happened with Race to Death?
And
he's crashed on the straight. And there wasn't a car nearby when he did crash, so what happened there with Race to Death?
That's a shame, because I went like off board him, and I completely missed that. Oh well. But yeah, less than 7 minutes to go.
The Macho 30.0, he's just extended his advantage over T-Hawk by another half a second there.
Exact 2/10 improvement.
Macho going around again for another lap here. Going 2 consecutive laps. Picking up a little toe from Paul's. And I think Paul is on a flying lap at the moment.
Yeah.
Well. So I think that's the difficulty of going. Yeah, Paul's only half a tenth down on his first set time. So Macho haven't taken a risk there. Going for another run.
He backs off.
Yeah. Wouldn't have expected Paul to get out of the way for him there. And Van Dongen goes P7 with 31.2. I think he's actually just started a lap, never mind.
Okay.
No. But Frypepper went up to P6 as well. Edzak improved a little bit. Rackler improved by 8 tenths. Bunty improved quite a little bit as well, just to close the gap to his teammate. T-Hawk has also just started a lap, so these might be T-Hawk's final runs. Depends how much time he has afterwards, and he has Scar in front of him, who's also on a flying lap, so T-Hawk's chose a very difficult position for a flying lap. And he's invalidated.
Oh dear. Well, how's the Renault guys doing? Rackler in the pits, but
really interesting. That is every you can see cars in front of them. They're all on flying laps as well. Starting their laps very close to everyone. So
yeah, and the Renault, he goes. Well, I think he's in the same position, I think, or he gained a position or something there, but he's improved.
He gained a position on Frypepper, he gained 3 tenths there, put his car in the 30s, so a good time. Scar coming across the final corner, he goes P8, 31.4.
Yep, bar's invalidated. Oh, everybody's just...
Yeah. Everyone's lap time is gone at the moment. Stevens just started a lap. Scar is going around again at the moment. T-Hawk's in the pits, so he has to go for one more go. And I think some guys on their out laps now, just going for their final runs. This is Luke going for his final run here. Outlaps, Ferrari getting held up in the pits there. They're trying to get him out, but this is Luke. He is up on his time in sector 1. He's got 31.9 at the moment, so I'm sure he would love to improve that. And he's gone really wide. Oh,
not invalid though, so
yeah,
that's interesting.
That, and he's invalidated.
The
exit.
Never mind.
Yep. Steven in the pits, so he's backed out of the lap. Does he have time to get in and out again?
Gonna be really close. Oh, unless we have the timing glitch where it's actually like 3 minutes, not 2 minutes 30 that we see on the screen, so...
I don't know what's with these timing glitches, to be honest, but Macho currently on pole position here, and he has to take pole every single race remaining this season if he wants to match Montana's pole record, which he had his eyes set on, but starting to look a little unlikely now, with Bunty taking 3 of the last 4 races. So let's see what happens. Bunty's just came out. For you guys that just came out, I think coming out now, if you're just leaving the pits, so if you're Van Dungen, Mercedes of O. Steven, and I think Scar as well, you might just be a little bit too late, unless, of course, a timing glitch, like you said, Ball Boy, and I think Munchie Scott just went P11.
Yeah. Yeah, good time. So, and actually, oh no, I was gonna say P11's great, but it's, yeah, doesn't really matter, does it? Because it's raining in the race.
So Rackler and Edzak invalidated their first runs. I think they're backing off for one more go at it. Macho just started his final run. 2 McLarens in the final sector here. I think Bunty get out of the way of a flying lap. He's getting out of the way of a Ferrari here. Oh, he's got to be careful. But Macho at the moment, he's gone through sector 1. He's going to have to temp up. And he's got a car ahead of him. Munching Scott's got out of the way.
Oh!
And, oh, he was... I don't think Macho's going to be happy with that. He might have to back off a little bit there, but I think just got away with that.
Well, let's see the second sector times coming up.
That's it. The guys didn't get out in time. Like I said, it could only be a timing glitch, or they're just really late, and they were really late. So they're all out. Macho attempt up on his time, and he will be the first of the few to cross the line. Evil does not improve, stays P12. What he's got at the moment, but here comes Macho. And he's invalidated. Oh, that's going to be hurting for him. That would have been a 29.7. And if T-Hawk and Bunty, they could capitalise on this. T-Hawk, he's 1 tenth up. He needs to get a good final sector, and he'll be right on Macho. I think little lock-up coming into 15. Navigating the final 2 corners now. I think this is the top 4, the only guys remaining. And T-Hawk 2 temps off. Good attempt to sector 3, but he couldn't get close to Macho, or close enough to take the pole position. Here comes Bunty. Can Bunty do anything? Can he extend his advantage? No, he can't. Goes just a little bit slower, and Rackler in the pits, and I think that's qualifying Ball Boy there. And Macho will take his 9th pole of the season, and this is going to be a crucial one as well, considering the conditions. But we don't know what the setups the guys will be running, so I don't know what's going to be going on. Yes.
Yeah, and also, I know it's heavy rain, but like, will it dry up, or? I guess we'll have to find out when it happens. But yeah, there we go. So the results.
Yeah.
On the screen. So
it's got a little bit of that 2 McLarens. They get off the line.
A shocker from Racing Point.
Yeah.
I mean, look at 18th and 19th. Oh dear. A good job as well. Evil up in what, 12th or 13th, I think that was. So a good time from him. But yeah, anyway, let's have a look at the conditions, of course. And oh my goodness.
Oh, those monsoon conditions. This is going to be interesting, to say the least.
Yep, that's gonna be full heavy wets. The blue type tyre for the start of the race.
So we don't know how the conditions are going to change over the race. I don't know. I'm hoping it gets back to some sort of normality near the end of the race, because it never rains in Russia in real life. It's never has.
Yeah.
So.
And look at the people on the balcony just getting wet. Like nobody's got an umbrella or anything.
They don't care. They just don't.
Yeah.
Don't care
That's
at all.
incredible.
But it's Codemasters, so they've probably got some invisible wall above them or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so true. But yeah, so there we go on their formation lap.
Let's see what the tyres everyone's on. They're on wet tyres, of course. But yeah. Oh wow. Look
Goodness
at those
me.
tracks they're leaving. Yeah, that is really, really wet. Puddles all over the place, and as a formation lap of Macho, he would have got a track limit violation if that was at racing speed.
The spray, I mean, because it's a long run until you start braking for turn 2, so yeah, I mean, if you're last or even in like the midfield, you can't see in front of you. That's gonna be crazy, going into that second corner. Oh yeah, predictions. I'm gonna go for Cassidy first, Michael F1 second, JB third. That's my prediction.
So Racing Point 1-2 then, and JB from the back to the podium. That is interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Oh, you always go for the really crazy ones, don't you?
Yeah.
And I always go for like the more realistic ones, but I'm gonna go for Bunty, Rackler, and T-Hawk top 3.
Interesting. What? I mean, I guess like Barnty could do a Bottas and take the lead into the second corner.
I'm only saying this because if you look at the last, round 10 to round 16, so the last 7 races, Macho's failed to score a podium in only one of those races, and that was Hungary. That was in the full wet conditions. That was one race he didn't really have the best performance. He got out manoeuvred by the McLarens and Rackler as well. So those 3 took the top 3 spots in that race. So yeah, those 3 will be my prediction. And we're missing a car.
This is Luke.
Somewhere. Yeah, this is Luke. And there he goes, he's just going through the cars right now. Getting to the front. Or getting to his grid.
And here we go for the start of the Valtteri Bottas's sponsor there on the whatever it's called, the sponsor bridge.
Yeah. And
here we go.
When's Codemaster's going to give us a good camera. The lights are coming on for the FRL Russian Grand Prix of F2, and they're going to go away. And oh, it's such a slow start from everyone.
Yeah.
The spray is all kicking off. It's a great start from Bunty though. He's going around the outside of Max and they make contact. Oh my god, that was very, very close.
Me. Oh, it's a crash.
And a crash into the pit lane as Evil Zook, and he's kept it out of a retirement there somehow. I don't know, but Bunty leads the race off the start. P3, of course, the best position there, and the safe VSC is already out there. I do not know how Evil didn't actually retire from that crash. That was just mental.
And also the 2 leaders, you know, because that was quite a whack.
They played it they were very, very close to a disaster there, but Cassidy picks up a penalty. I think with Lewis colliding with Munching Scott as well, as you can see a bit of damage as well, just flung, and that's Paul. He's lost his whole front wing on Lewis there. So I don't know what's happening on Paul, or Lewis has got a bit of damage as well. These guys colliding under the VSC. Come on guys, no need to do that. You gotta keep it clean. It's only a VSC, it's gonna go soon.
Or not. Oh, there we go.
There we go. And as we go again, Bunty leads the way. Macho P2, T-Hawk in P3 at the moment, and Fry Pepper and Rackler going side by side into the final sector, and I think Fry Pepper's just got past. But Rackler comes right back at him.
Oh!
And Rackler at the moment, if Fry Pepper going to go on the outside, they're just going to go side by side again. But I think Rackler just keeping the position there. Fry Pepper giving it all his best in that situation there, but he can't get past at the moment.
Oh!
He's going to have to try again, and a few guys coming from the pits there. Lewison did his loop, and the two Haas guys as well. I think Matey Boy tried to get him through for Paul, but I think Paul just got in time there. But look at the gap, Paul Boy at the front. Bunty is checked out.
Nearly 2 seconds in, like, yeah.
And he's
the
double
space of the lap.
locking at the fronts there. Into pretty much every braking zone. He's just double locking the tyres. He's really pushing. If this race is fully wet the whole distance, Ball Boy, do you think someone will attempt to go the whole distance on wet tyres? If that's even possible, but...
I don't know, I think so, because tyre wear I don't think's a big deal around.
Oh,
yeah, I'm not sure about wets though.
The race. FRL Lewis in P2, Matey Boy in P3 at the moment.
Yeah, is that gonna change or what's going on?
Yeah, they will after they pass sector 1. There you go. This
yeah.
Sector 1, and Lewis and Matey Boy will pass in the next 10 seconds both of them. But at the moment, Bunty and it's all filtering out now. I think just wait for Matey Boy to cross sector 1, and we're back to normality. And
there we go.
Here we go. There we go, all the gaps. Bunty, he has got the fastest lap there, but Macho comes back. I think Macho's starting to find his ground here in the wet. T-Hawk is starting to lose the gap. I know he's lost a second in the last lap. Edzak is hounding him right now.
Oh, Rackler, is he going to make a move?
Rackler.
Oh, he is.
Previously, but it's a little double lock up for Rackler. I think. Oh, he got very, very close. That was a good attempt there.
Oh, look at Michel Van Dongen is.
Well.
His teammates going around the outside.
And that Scar just pass him? Or did Van Dongen try and go for a move? Or something?
Well, Van Dongen, he tried round the outside.
Oh,
you know, through turn 4. A good effort.
Rackler. Oh, Scar had a big moment, and Van Dongen has an open invitation for him. He goes through. Rackler picks up a penalty. He picked up a warning after that attempt on Fry Pepper at turn 1. So that did not help him at all, and he's still behind in P6 at the moment, so early penalties aren't going to do him well at the moment, but I think Bunty and Macho are starting to properly check out now. Or Macho is getting much closer now. 1 second. It's almost under 1 second at this point. And oh wow, Macho really starting to get close. It's 1.2 seconds now. So he's gained 3 attempts so far over the course of this lap. Oh, you see, oh, his wheel spin. You can hear the fucking wheel spin there. No. in the rears in 1.4 seconds as they cross the line. Macho 49.8, and that is evil, and he is collided with the wall once again, and that's it. Exit of turn 8, I think.
Oh yeah.
I think turn 9.
Has
actually.
there? Well, of course, it doesn't really matter to get within a second of the other car, you know, in these wet conditions, as DRS is disabled, but, yeah, no, despite that, Edzak's looking good to make a move on Teal'c soon as Teal'c runs really wide.
Yeah, I think the opportunity will come soon for Edzak's here. He's just having to bide his time at the moment. And he could get him down the straight here if he gets the exit. Teal'c, he won the last wet race in F2 so far, so he should be really thriving in these conditions. Well, at the moment he's really struggling. And the gap to his championship rivals now over 4 seconds out in front. At least his teammates are out in front to soften the loss in this race. Just as long as Bunty stays ahead, but I think, yeah, Bunty starting to gain back the gap here. And he's just locked up again. He's really struggling in the final 2 corners. Macho gains.
Yeah, that was another penalty for Cassidy.
Oh, look at Fry Pepper, ball boys on the back of Edzak. Edzak's got to be careful into turn 1. There's only a tenth between them two. Fry Pepper, is he going to go for it? No, he's not. He's going to just hang there now, trying to get a good exit.
Oh, look at the traction!
Turn 4. Is he going to go around the outside? He's going to be understeering a lot here. Edzak's got the advantage. He's going to make a little bit of contact. Edzak keeps ahead at the moment. Fry Pepper is going to get the exit here again. He goes for the inside. Bull boy, he's going to go up. No, he's not. He backs out of it. Edzak stays ahead just. This battle for the podium is starting to spice up now.
What a battle this is. Yeah, the 2 Renaults might catch up as well soon.
Well, the 2 Renaults looks like they're going to be having a scrap of their own here at the moment. But they got to remember they are right in that constructors fight as well. Only 26 points behind McLaren. They don't want to ruin any potential gains for the rest of the season. And 6th and 7th at the moment, they'd be losing 26 points to McLaren. But we've got the whole rest of the race left to go. I don't know how it's going to play out for boys. It's only 5 laps in. It's felt like a play off the race system.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Well. Oh, look at the. I think the Williams. Is he gonna?
The exit here. Is it right? Tucking right into the back of the Mercedes gearbox. Is he gonna go for the inside here? He's having a think about it. He's just tucking back behind. And he's going for the exit now. He's going to go up the inside. He's waited for that. And he's made that work very nicely. This Fry Pepper takes the position. But Edzak comes back. He goes trying back up the inside. But he couldn't. Fry Pepper goes really wide there. It almost hits the wall very close. And he goes into P4. A very, very good opportunity there. Used to perfection for him, and the podium's right in front of him. Macho will be loving this, as he is right in the back of the Bunty, and there's been an instant.
Sector 3.
Yeah.
Oh, Lewis. Yeah.
Eyes.
Any damage, or can he continue?
I think he has got a bit of end plate damage and he's left.
Oh dear.
Is that a disconnect or is that? Oh, I don't know. Oh, get him an invite just in case. If that is a disconnect, but I don't think it is.
Yeah, because you never know, there might be a safety car or something.
And Macho got through. I didn't see that. I completely didn't see that. It must have been in the final sector, but Macho takes the lead of the Grand Prix then. 1.1 seconds up the road already. That'd be huge for him.
Yeah, not good for Teal'c, and Teal'c might lose even more points here. With the Williams NSR catching.
Yeah, and NSR picks up a penalty. Workup picks up a penalty. It's not what he wanted at all this early on in the race. And T-Hawk's just, I think T-Hawk's just taking it gently at the moment. Not pushing too hard. Quickly look at the warnings here. Macho's got 2, Bunty's got 2, T-Hawk's got 2. Of course, Frepepper with the penalty, Edzak with 1, and Rackler with 2, or he's got a penalty and +1. And Dunning penalty, Scar 1 warning, 2 penalties. Cassidy's, I think it might have been 5 seconds. Something. Yeah, 5-second penalty. First place. That's a 3-second. But yeah.
Goodness me, this train is gonna get even bigger here. Teal'c is really struggling. Look at the cars behind now. Both Renaults have caught up as well.
Down to P7. It's a 5-car battle for the podium at the moment now. Van Dongen just tagging along there. Just got into it now. Yeah, but yeah, look how close they are, bro, it's crazy. But I don't think T-Hawk's gonna give an inch. If they do come within distance.
Yeah, he's got to really try and defend like crazy here. As Bar gets past Race Your Death, he's in the pits.
Look at Pepper's getting really close.
Oh, look at this! Oh my goodness! Oh, Stephen has a train as well, I think, forming up behind him.
He has a train of 3 cars there, yeah. And Michael F1, he's gone up the inside of Munchin Scott in turn 4. Munchin Scott go really wide there, and he goes down to P12. He's got JB on the back of him now.
As the Racing Point's catching. Surely he's gonna get past sometime soon.
4-car battle of FRL veterans. With Steve and JB. The main 2. Michael F1 of course. But yeah. There's 2 trains on this so far, which is just, I don't know what's going to be going on, but I mean, and I think JB's got through from Munchin Scott, and Munchin Scott picks off a penalty along with it.
That was close. I think my clever one will go down the inside into like turn 2.
He wants this, gotta be careful.
Here we go.
Try and get the run here. He took a lot of that curb. He really wanted to run, and I think he might have got it. Ball boy here, but Stephen's got very good straight line speed set up here, as he is just leaving him for dust on the straight.
Oh, Bouncy, look, he's
oh my God,
look at the gap.
Apparently. Oh wow. Bunty has not let Macho get away that easily then. And he's gone really wide there. He might have picked up another warning, I don't know. And no, he didn't. Luckily enough for him there. So this is going to hound on for a good few laps, maybe to the end even. Depends when these guys stop out. I think Bunty is underfueled for this race. Looking at the car's telemetry, I think he's the only one underfueled at the moment. And it's not me getting tired out of the race, it's just a long day.
Yeah.
So, don't mind me though.
Well, yeah, this race, there's been like slow build-ups towards, you know, tremendous battles as like each driver's like closing on each other, and it is very difficult to pass in the wet unless there's a massive pace difference. But Bunty, is he? No, he's too far back here, but he'll certainly catch with the slipstream a little bit, or not. He's losing time down the straight.
I think Macho went very later on the brakes than Bunty here. They go really wide for turn 4.
Three-second time
Macho
penalty.
goes really wide. And yeah. Apparently there, and JB got through Michael F1. He's gonna have a go at O'Steven here. O'Steven gets a twitch, he goes a little bit wide here. And oh, he gets a really good run in the second part of turn 4. Stays ahead of JB. And this is starting to get interesting there. And same with the T-Hawk battle, because look how close Pepper is. Only 3 tenths away from T-Hawk.
Yeah, this is so tight.
And he doesn't get a good enough run there.
Well, now look at the gap, it's 9 tenths, but yeah, maybe he's just saving some ERS or something and trying to get T-Hawk later on, as someone else has another penalty. A zebra crossing starting to form as both Renaults are sort of battling. As well, look at this, we got Rackler trying to go down the inside, has to back out. Bunty now is within half a second. It was a second, like 2 corners ago.
I only have another. Only going to have another 3 minutes of this ball boy.
Oh, is it time for you to?
Yeah. But look at Bunty, he's getting close. He's gonna go through down the inside, is he? And he sees the yellow flag set to 2, pulls out of the race. Is there gonna be a safety car?
Oh,
yes,
there
is. And
oh, right in the centre of the track as well, yeah.
And I think that is saved Matey Boy's race 100% there. He had a terrible start to the race, but now he's gonna catch back up to the guys. And Evil, I think he just went into the back of Rackler there. I don't know what happened there. They somehow collided, even a lapped car, so I don't know, but we'll see who pits and who doesn't, at least.
Oh yeah, that's a good point actually. Are people gonna...
Who's gonna risk it to the end, who's not? I think most people are gonna pit, really. It's a pretty obvious call to make. And I think we'll call it there, ball boy for myself, because we'll safety car out and everything. It's not much going to be going on, but
that's okay. Thank you very much for
look at the results. We'll go scroll through the results at the end.
Oh yeah, so, I'll make sure to do that as always. But no, thanks for commentating, despite like the late, you know, call up, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh look, Macho, they're all staying out, are they? Oh, well someone's in, Edzax. And there goes Jensen, so it's just me, unless like one of you guys wants to join the commentary box, of course. Then just say in the comments in case anyone's like available. If you want to replace Jensen, because Jensen's just gone. Oh yeah, Lewis, I think Jensen sent you an invitation. Yeah, you said you left the session. I think you have an invite from someone. If not, then can someone like Evil or someone in the race who's watching the stream, if you can invite Lewis? In fact, if I just go to Race Director, do you think I could... Oh, I can't, look, because it... Oh... Because you left the session, so I can't just go to your, like, view profile. That's the wrong account? Okay, can I type in your name? Do you think that'll work? Can you, like, yeah, type in your PSN, Lewis, and I'll try and invite you or something. Okay, thanks. There we go. Sorry guys for the blue screen, but yeah, it's just safety car conditions, so not much is going on. Yeah, it's just loading. Zero. No, I can't find your name. FRL Lewis. Right, let me do that again. Oh, there we go. Okay. We're back. You've missed nothing. And you know, this race has gone on for so long at the moment, I'm going to have to turn on the lights because it's very dark. So I will be back in about 20 seconds, as This Is Luke has retired. He's crashed, so that's unfortunate as Lewis joins back. Okay, I'm back. Is there any... Okay, right, any people wanna join, or... Is it just me for for the remainder of the race? So wait, I wanna see, like, who's lapped? Oh, how do I do that? Leader? Interval? No, it's not going to say, is it? Why have all the timings disappeared whenever I started to see who's got lapped? Well, I guess we can work it out like the old-fashioned way. So, Macho... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... So, Evil's lapped. Lewis is also lapped. And I think that's... everybody? Oh, Lewis is left again. This is Luke has also left the session. Yeah, I know homing fuel. I guess I'll go solo. Just pretend this is like, you know, that other game that I play. Right, anyway, so then, who's going to do their daily spins in these wet conditions? It keeps kicking you. So is your connection or something? Probably. It's gonna be a long safety car because we're still waiting for like the others to catch up. Oh, well, oh yes, yeah, I can have a look at the... There we go. Oh no, intervals. Yes, you can see those who have been lapped. Evil and Lewis. Yeah, try and check your connection or something, and see what happens. If it's good or if you need to reset your connection or whatever. Lap 14 out, so we're only halfway through this race. Goodness me, this is such a long race. You know, I thought Singapore would be the longest. Okay, hopefully like the safety car's gonna come in this lap. I mean, surely it must, right? Oh, come on, safety car. This must be it, right? Because by the time they get round Sector 3, like, Matey Boy should catch up. Or not? Oh, I don't think he's gonna have time to catch up, is he? I mean, he's going really slowly. Matey Boy, you might wanna close up that 12-second gap. Although Macho is slowing things down a lot, so I think he should be okay. It's gonna be close though, but I also need to try and like keep an eye on the battle for like first. Because that's like the most important thing, isn't it? Like who's leading the race. Although, you know, I guess like sometimes the battle for the wooden spoon is more interesting than any other battle. Right, here we go, left, right, left, right. It's the right corner, Macho, right, there we go. And someone's in the pits, I think that might be Evil. As Lewis gets a 5-second penalty. Oh dear, as my TV wants to turn off, thank you, that's not what I want to happen at the restart. Look how close Bonzi is, by the way. Extraordinary battle for the lead of the race. Oh, he's going to be cautious though into turn 2. It's a long second part of the race. You don't want to crash so early on. Although I think Evil must have, because he's in the pits. As NSR, he goes up into P3. T-Hawk, the championship leader, is in 4th. Now that's good for him, right? I would be happy with a P4, but somebody who's, you know, just like, I guess, you know, Lewis Hamilton, you know, like finishing in 7th, that would be like a win for me, you know, in F1 for tomorrow's Russian Grand Prix. But if you're leading a championship, you want to win, you want to beat your rival. And yeah, no, T-Hawk seeing his championship rival in P1. And Macho's gonna score like 13, 14, 15 points more than T-Hawk. But at the moment, I think T-Hawk's on course for a podium because, yeah, NSR's got that penalty. As, oh, look at the Renaults, or the Renault actually, because Rackler and, oh, Rackler's gone for his daily spin, and he's lost the position. There goes Cassidy. Munching Scott has also done the exact same thing, I think. And there he goes, he's got what, like, no right front end plate, so he might have to pit. As race, oh, look at Race to Your Death as well, struggling so much. Oh, there's so much going on. Scar's in the pits, which is not great. And that lead battle is 8/10 at the moment, so Macho is actually hanging on quite well. T-Hawk is what? Yeah, like a net P3, but look at the Renault. Oh my, is he gonna? Oh no, he's not. He can't, because if you go offline, it's so wet. You want to be on the, you know, like the drier line. So, goodness me, this is intense. Look at this. He's right behind him. Remember, no DRS, so they have to go old school with their overtakes. Oh, the back end, that's crazy. How it can step out at you like at any moment. Oh, this is going to be an intense end to the race. And also, I wonder, because there was a safety car, maybe it will dry up at the end. How many safety cars? I think we've had one or two VSCs and like one proper safety car. Hey King of Baba, and goodbye. Ah, hello, yes, name changer. Yes, I do indeed. Probably, so for like the last 10 laps, you can join the Russian commentary box. So yeah, like send me like a party invite or something. Bonsi 49-1. Oh yeah, I need to invite you to the session. I'll join your party, then I can invite you to the. Because I have like 2,000 people on my friends list, so it will take about 10 years to get through like all those names. Race to your death has a 3-second time penalty. The gap's pretty much staying the same. I think Macho and Bonti have the same sort of pace. Oh! Bonti with a penalty, that's so dear, that's not good. Okay, right, whilst they're going through the boring third sector, I will try and see if... Right, sorry guys, I know you're missing the action, but... let's try and get... another commentator. Remember, you're not missing much because it's the boring third sector they're going through, so... well, you can overtake, but not really. Okay. Hello. Thank you very much, by the way, for... yep, stepping in.
Yeah.
For the final couple laps. So then, race situation. We got, what, 10 laps to go or so. Macho first, Barnty's got penalty, or a penalty. Yeah. T-Hawk struggling quite a lot, but he might get a podium.
Can you like invite me to the session, you know?
Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, and there's a... oh dear, oh no, someone's retired in the pits. Munching Scott. I thought that was a crash. So we're down to... what, 17 drivers? Oh, big train behind JB. We've got Ed Zax, we got Cassidy Rackler, Oh! And, oh, that was close. Cassidy had a bit of a half spin. Not sure what happened there. 8/10. Oh, that penalty though, that's... Yeah, that's not good. Yellow flags turned into green.
And up me.
Nice. .2 seconds. The gap's going up, but it was like nearly 2 seconds at one point now, and then it went down to like 2/10. So yeah, it's very up and down, this battle for the lead. Oh, look at JB's got a massive train now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars in the train.
This could have both steered in massive fashion because most of them have penalties, so...
Oh yeah. Let me get up the penalties. Oh yeah, look at that. 3 seconds, 6 seconds, 3 seconds. As Bar gets a penalty as well. Oh dear, so many penalties.
How's the weather? Is it like gonna stay the same, or any idea?
Yeah, I think so. Someone said it's just gonna be like heavy rain for the whole race. As Macho... Oh, what? Okay.
Race to your dead, spinning around. And it's a safety car.
Yeah. For that.
Well.
Oh, and he's off. And Scar has a drive-through for speeding under the safety car.
Yeah, that's his race ruined. Because he cannot serve the penalty under safety car, so...
Oh yeah.
But this helps lights of JB and was doing massively, so it's like a jackpot for them. No penalties until like drive max 5 laps.
T-Hawk as well, look at T-Hawk, he's probably gonna get P2 now. So yeah.
Maybe even P1, depending on penalties, because Matsu has 3. Sorry,
Oh.
warnings of course. And T-Hawk has 2, so it's pretty tight.
And look, the field are very spread out, so this might take a while.
It's gonna take like I would say 3 or 4 laps.
Yeah.
Depending on how good the drivers are.
Yeah, the other safety car, it took, yeah, the same, like 3-4 laps as well. Is anyone gonna pit, or... Well, there's not really a point, but I guess somebody might try, or... Because look at the tyre wear.
Like maybe Steven and Bar, for example, and Matey Boy maybe take pit. Because they have nothing to lose anyway, like in terms of track position.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like Macho and, well, maybe even top 10, like they can really pit because yeah, track position. Yeah, like tire wear isn't really big factor anyway this track.
Yeah. Oh, Macy Boy though, but he's he pitted already, but he's gonna pit again for a second or third time.
Goes in slow, fast out.
And who else? So, oh yeah, Evil as well, but he's lapped, I think so. He'll be out of
they're
position.
probably- And
Oh
the
yeah.
S6 guy is pretty much out of contention because of this drive-through, so I'd say pretty smart move from Matey Boy to pick up new wets.
Yeah, and well, fastest lap points or a point as well might be handy.
Cards. Yep.
So there's Macho. He's halfway through the lap, and Lewis is just coming around the last corner. And then there's someone else. Oh yeah, that's Scar as well through the last corners. Oh, and he gets a penalty. Oh dear. Oh, and Lewis why are people getting penalties? Under the safety car.
I mean, it's Russia, so... Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's safety car. You're going, you know... Oh dear, yeah.
It's Russia, everything's possible with the track limits.
I know they're trying to catch the safety car, but... Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think this race is gonna be longer than Singapore was. And that's saying something, because it's just heavy rain through the whole race, and... Yeah. All these safety cars, and we had none... Yeah, we didn't have any safety cars in Singapore in F2. We had one in F1, because, well, yeah.
Oh, FRL Louis spun off.
Oh! Oh, there's goal! That was close.
I'd say we'll have about 3 laps of racing, so the safety car will go in at the end of 24.
Yeah. Although they might catch it towards the end of this...
Well, yeah.
Maybe.
One of those, 23 or 24.
As someone's crashed. Evil.
Does he have damage?
Oh.
No,
Yes, he
has.
does. Yeah, he definitely has damage now. Oh dear.
Didn't happen, he just went straight on. That was odd.
Yeah, that's a shame, because remember the last race in Hungary when the last time it rained in F2, he scored 4 points. But he's crashed he's crashed quite a few times actually today, especially that crazy crash at the start after turn 1.
If Evil should pitch now, the safety car could last longer, so like that will lights off Matcher and T-Hawk. And JB.
Oh yeah, because look at that, 21 laps, but it's more likely like what, 12-15 laps of actual like race tyre wear, because we've had about 10 laps under the safety car so far.
How many safety cars have you had so far?
We had one other that lasted like 4 laps, or 3 or 4 laps.
Evil should not pity, even though he has damage. That's
Oh yeah.
creative strat.
Well, he's lapped anyway, so there's no chance,
Good point.
unless, you know, he were to try and get fastest lap.
Also, FRL Luis coming in hot. Doesn't have damage.
And that's... Everybody's caught up. Wait, what was Matey Boy losing a position?
What an interesting case. I think it was Bano Steven and Matey Boy had some action.
Oh!
And Luis Ban again. And he has right side impact damage as well.
Uh-oh. And surely that's the worst timing to crash, because the safety car's gonna probably come in now.
I mean, he's gonna have a nice fight with the Evil Zook, so keep an eye on them.
Yeah, for the wooden spoon.
Exactly.
Safety car in this lap.
Yep, lights out from the safety car.
So a 4-lap dash to the end of the Russian Grand Prix. Here we go. Now, when's Macho gonna go for it?
It's actually going pretty quickly. It's really holding people up. Looks like. Well.
Here we go. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Oh!
Is he going?
Ow!
He's
He's got what me and Rocco got in Monza.
He's going out.
Oh my goodness, Matey Boy, oh dear. So many penalties that will be investigated probably after the race. But yeah, we're back underway anyway.
Planting not close enough. No, he's NSX Frey Pepper.
Or anybody else really.
Yeah, no. Too much action going on.
Oh, Lewis, here we go for the wooden spoon.
Yeah, two good cars fighting for race.
Oh, Bunty! Oh, they're side by side! He's pushed him off! Look at this! Oh my goodness!
Very wide.
Bunty's got the lead!
Not so holds it. Running outside.
Oh my goodness me, Bunty must have had an excellent other corner that I completely missed as Lewis has crashed again. But look at the penalties though. Teok's gonna win. He's gonna win this race.
Edge up to P6 as well. No penalties, but
oh yeah.
Oh, what's for Frey, Pepper and Macho? I think it's better if it stays out behind. Anything else?
Oh, this is crazy.
Ooh.
Well, what's going on here?
Cut back. Ooh.
Oh my goodness. He's gone right off the track. Oh, and look at the Renault.
Oh, it's very wide. Almost.
Oh, that's gonna be tight. Has he got him? Yes, he has.
Oh, that's a nice overtake from Michael F1. Bont
And
is
off they
flying.
go.
8-inch gap to Macho.
Yeah, as Macy. Oh, he's in the pits.
Yep.
As Lewis is doing some donuts, celebrating his wooden spoon trophy. But yeah, the gap, because Bonte had a 2-second gap. Well, like it was 1.9 at the end of the first lap. So we could see a similar thing, like the first lap after the safety car. And he's got a 1-second gap. It could come down, or...
Oh, some damage. For...
somebody? Oh, Scar! Scar's lost his front wing completely.
And FRL Lewis being a bit unprofessional, just spinning on middle of the track.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh dear.
oh, Bunty went wide. Bunty went wide, so sound like to second. Yep.
Oh, Scars get. Oh, he's retired. Yeah, he's crashed. I think. Yeah, look, the gap is going up and down, up and down. 1 second, 9 tenths, 4 tenths, then it's 1 second. Here we go, 2 laps to go. The Williams, look at NSR should have a slight look, but he's way too far back to
Oh, it was
go
NSR.
for it.
Oh, okay.
NSR, yeah.
Yeah, I read it in NSX.
Oh.
Anyway, moving on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, the Williams, yeah, the new guy, I should say, because this is his first race, and that'll be
Good
great for him
blind.
to get a good result.
So, top 5, I would say.
Yeah.
Ish. Yeah, people are a bit separate because of the lack of DRS. So,
Yep,
yeah,
as
it's
a...
really hard to take.
Yeah, Macy Boy's gone. The times fastest lap is Matcha at the moment. By the way, as we go on to the last lap very soon. 1.1 seconds.
The current state the closest fight between Michel and Ed. So he's quickly heating up.
Oh yeah. 4 tenths, 5 tenths, 4 tenths, 5 tenths. 4 tenths. But yeah, like any mistake here from anybody, and that could be them losing positions. So can Bunty keep it together, although he's not gonna win the race? Let's see what happens with penalties as he makes a mistake there. A little bit, but it's okay. They're halfway through the lap. As Rackler...
Quite much.
Yeah, Rackler gets a 3 second penalty, so yeah, penalties. Yeah, this order's gonna be, you know, mixed up completely at the end of the race.
It's a fight between Tiok and Bunty now. In terms of penalties, so...
Well, let's see what happens, as, yeah, Bunty looks to have things under control for now.
By 1/10, so... gaps are pretty big. But...
Oh, this is gonna be mighty close.
Tiok not using his ERS for some reason, but...
And there we go! Bunty wins, but does he?
He does, he does.
He does indeed! But then of course, you know, Macho with his unfortunate penalty, and some other people got penalties that might be looked at, but provisionally, you know, Bunty's won the Russian Grand Prix.
McLaren won too, so...
Oh yeah.
Something you don't see every day.
I'm sure they must be champions, because McLaren have got some good results so far this season.
couple of decent drivers, so it helps.
And there we go, Evil crossing the line. And driver of the day is JB, who started quite at the back, so to go from last to a few points I think is great for him. And there we go.
Virtual bounty to celebrate his victory, so provisional, but well done to him.
Yeah, of course, and also like to all the drivers on the podium as there we go, the Bottas sponsored Grand Prix is over. As Evil has, oh yeah, there we go. People leaving the session because the race is over. They're the results of the race. So Barn CT Org, Ed Sachs, and I shall scroll to the bottom for Jensen for the standings. There we go.
I was even picking up another P10, so consistency is key. Looks like.
Yeah. Good result, great. JB, look at that. Oh, he's lost. Yeah, look, lost to P6 for JB. Great result. And there we go. So it is now time to do the interviews.
I think Steven has finished 10th on every race I have commentated, so that's interesting.
Oh yeah. Well, you've done only 2, but like the last 2 races, yeah.
Still counts. Still counts.
Right, okay, yes, let's go and do the interview. So, somebody set up the party so I can... Here we go, I found it. And first up we have, Stephen, who has joined first, so... you did get a penalty, of course, towards the end, and the conditions were crazy, safety cars. So yeah, how was your race?
Had a few good battles at the start of the race, with the racing points anyway. Yeah, I'm just fuming because Matey Boy just, I don't know what he was doing on the safety car restart. He just ploughed into the back of me. Yeah, ruined my race because I had one warning at the time, and I don't think it changes any positions. I think I still finished 10th, but it's just so annoying that people just can't stay behind a safety car until the finish line. Absolutely fuming.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, despite that, you know, still got 1 point in P10. Next race, what is the next race? Is it Japan?
Yeah, Japan.
So, I mean, you nearly won there a couple of seasons ago. That might be a bit too difficult this season, but...
yeah, well, I'm up against very fast racers in this tier, so yeah. Hope for a late safety car and yeah, get another point again, hopefully.
Alright, well, yeah, well done anyway on P10 and all the best for the next race in Japan.
Yeah, congratulations on your 4th place today. Stream-wise.
4th place?
Yeah, on time. 4th time this season, but anyway.
Oh!
Next!
Oh, okay. Oh dear, right, anyway, thank you very much, and Next, we shall move to the race winner, Bonzi. Congratulations, that's, is that your first win of the season?
Yeah.
First since Monza, I think, a couple seasons ago.
Good memory, yeah.
Well, yeah, I only know that because Jensen said like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think so.
It was quite a while ago, yeah.
But yeah, no, talk us through the race, because you had a 2-second lead on lap 1, then it was 0 seconds, then it was 1, then it was you in P2, then you lost, the lead and gained it back at the end of the race.
Yeah, it was fairly clean at the start, but then at the end kind of got a bit scruffy. In terms of quali, I think, yeah, P3. The two guys had me. I think Match had a dry setup, so that's why I stormed away in quali. And T-York did have the pace on me and the rest of the field. But at the start, I got some good traction with pads, and I think I took the lead round into turn 1 or 2 or 3. My memory's not great, but yeah, I made a mistake to concede the lead. If there was a dry race on the second DRS straight, I just broke a bit too deep on, don't know, 6th lap or something maybe, and Match just slid past. Yeah, I was following him for some time, and then I got my penalty, which wasn't ideal. Completely legitimate penalty. Safety car came out, and Macho slowed down by 13 seconds, which I'm not sure whether that's allowed. I don't think it is, so he might have a penalty coming his way. But then once again, I think Macho just kind of held that lead. And then on the second safety car, I hit him, which is my fault, gently, very gently. I was totally alongside, so he got a 5-second penalty for that, and I didn't, luckily. And yeah, I went from just after that, on this next lap, into turn 3, round the outside. I made a move, bit messy because there was a lot of wheel banging, but a fray pepper was there. But I think I was on the inside a little bit ahead, so I had 2 cars into there. Even in real F1 you see it loads of times, they do come to blows, so maybe I actually could have backed out, but yeah. Win on track, my 3rd race win on track, but I'm not sure that the stewards will probably have to decide if it's a legitimate one or not.
Yeah, of course, we'll see how things pan out there, but well done on the victory, and of course heading to Japan for the next race. Of course, a different track, a very narrow track compared to Russia, I guess you could say, with gravel traps everywhere, not like a load of runoff areas. So, yeah, do you think you can, get another podium, or how's your pace around Suzuka?
Not really sure. I remember in pre-season being on wheel, it felt really nice on the wheel. And now back on pad, obviously, it's probably the S's aren't going to feel as nice as they did on the wheel. So I think I'll have probably a little bit of a pace deficit. But to be honest, as long as I get a good lap in quali, I don't think it'll matter too much. But generally speaking, I remember in F2 a while back, a very long time back, in a Renault, I think I was going for the lead with like 2 laps left, and I got spun out by Tyne. So I haven't had the best of luck. I think in last season I crashed in the pits, which was a bit embarrassing. So yeah, hopefully I'll have a bit more fortune around Japan, and yeah, as you said, probably a podium would be the aim.
Oh yeah, that was around Spoon, wasn't it? With Tyne?
Yeah, once again, yeah, good memory.
Yeah, I remember that. I was in that race, so, and I think I scored some good points because of that. So, thanks, I guess. But anyway, yeah, good luck for the next race, and well done on the win today.
Yeah, thanks for commentating as always.
You're welcome. As we'll go to your teammates, T-Hawk in P2 who well, yeah, you said this you like this track, although how about in wet conditions though? 'Cause yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, not so much. I mean, I had about 5 laps of practice in the wet and didn't find a good setup just before the race, so yeah, I just had to adapt on the fly. It was quite challenging, especially in the first couple of laps after the safety car and just at the race start, because I just couldn't get my tires up to temperature, and I just had to, find my way around the track, especially at the beginning, without the dry line, just finding where the bloody apexes are. But yeah, eventually, towards the second half of the race, I got in my rhythm, managed to get no penalties, and yeah, eventually by the end I was able to match the pace of the guys in front of me, and ended up in P2. So that's obviously quite great. Obviously also for the championship, getting points on Nacho, because I do think that he will get a penalty for slowing down that much under, I don't know if it was the VSC or the first safety car. I think it was the first safety car. But it clearly says in the regulations that you may not drive unnecessarily slow during the VSC, and he clearly did that, so I do expect him to get a penalty for that.
Yeah, and I mean the gap between you and Bunty though, that was quite close. So you might have won that if because I think it was like 3/10 or something the gap. So that was,
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I thought about asking my engineer how big the gap between me and Bunty is, but to be honest, at that point I didn't care. Like, I just thought Bunty deserves this victory. If I win, still great, it's gonna be a McLaren 1-2. But at that point I was just worried about keeping the gap to Macho so that I'm ahead of him.
And what, 43 points to McLaren? So surely that must be the constructors wrapped up, I think.
No,
or
for
not.
that our gap to Renault was like 26 points. So it is quite close in the constructors actually.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, so we still have a bit of work to do, but today it seemed to be quite decent for us.
Yeah, and wait, did you talk about Japan? How the pace?
No, I did not yet.
Oh right, so how do you think you'll do for the next race then in Japan?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I like Japan. I don't think there's any driver that doesn't like Japan. I like those kind of tracks that have, fast, sweeping, medium to high speed corners. So I think if we get a decent setup, then we should be up there again, fighting for podiums and wins.
Alright, well, yeah, well done on your podium today, of course, and yep, all the best for the next race in Suzuka, Japan.
Cheers. And thank you for commentating, and for being here on time, and starting the stream on time.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, thank you very much. That's the triple crown. Right, completed right there, being on time. We started, what, 3 minutes off, but yeah, that wasn't too bad. Anyway, moving on. Next, we still have a few drivers, I think. Or just one driver, or two drivers, Evil and Lewis. So, Evil, I think, is next.
Yeah, hello.
First of all, the crash at the very beginning, what happened?
I had a good quali run, arguably my best quali. I was trying a quick overtake on, I think it was Matey in front of me. And then I don't know who it was, but I got rammed from behind and I span out, lost my front wing. And from that point, I guess I got lucky with the rest of the race, not with the safety cars, but with the retirements that followed to get P13.
Yeah, I think, like, without the crashes, without the unfortunate things, maybe a point was, because, I mean, a lot of people had penalties, so You know,
Yeah,
that
and
was a big talking point.
And it was a wet race, and the last wet race we had in FRL was Hungary, where I did magically score some points, but AO, it's whatever.
Well, next we're off to,
Not me. I'm not coming to Suzuka.
Oh!
I'm away, I'm going to Skate Vegas.
Oh, right, okay.
So,
Well,
I'm coming back in America.
alright, so in 2 weeks' time, how do you think you'll do around, yeah, America,
It's
right? Yeah.
Mexico?
Was it Mexico?
It'll be America. For America,
Alright.
yeah, I'm looking very much forward to it. It's a very wide track, so I shouldn't be crashed. So someone shouldn't ram into the back of me at the start of the race. But yeah, I'm hoping to improve on this performance and possibly get points again. Because Williams now, with their new driver, they're definitely going to be catching me in bar in constructors.
Oh yeah, he does look quite quick, so...
As long as the Haas and the Alfa Romeos keep messing up, we're all good.
Yeah. Well, let's see. A couple of races still to go in this championship, and yeah, I guess commiserations, I guess, on no points, but...
It's whatever. I had a good race. I came from 20th to 13th. I did a check over. Anyway, thank you for commentating, thank you for being on time, and thank you for being briefed.
Oh, thank you very much, and yes, thank you for racing, and good luck in 2 weeks' time. As Lewis is last and unfortunately least with a wooden spoon, I think. If he's there.
All did, I think, technically.
Oh, hello, yes. How was your race, or the laps you did, because you kind of disconnected for a while in that race, and you had a few incidents? Well, that's a shame, because yeah, like in a wet race you think maybe that could be an opportunity to do well with people crashing, but you were one of the people who crashed, so yeah, that's unfortunate. But I mean, do you think for the next race in Suzuka, Japan, do you think you can do better there? Alright, well, yeah, all the best for the next race, and commiserations about today's result, but thanks for racing anyway, and yeah, like I said, good luck for the next race. Yeah, you're welcome, and I do believe that's everybody, so yeah, thanks to Jensen for the first half of the race and all of qualifying for commentating, and thanks to Name Changer Messina for the second half. Thanks everybody for watching. Tomorrow we're live 7 PM as always for F1's Russian Grand Prix, where I shall be racing, and a few others. And yeah, next week we're off to Japan, so yeah, on Mondays and Tuesdays as always, so you can tune in there at roughly 7 PM. But yeah, like I said, thanks for watching, and thanks everybody who raced today, and Yeah, on that note, I think it is time to end, so thank you for watching. And until next time, which shall be tomorrow, so thank you for watching. And until next time, goodbye. Damon Hill. Damon Hill. Damon Hill. Damon Hill. Damon Hill. Damon Hill. Damon.